Hello everyone, welcome to StarSea Tarot. I am Charlene Lizette. In today's video, we are going to be uncovering and discovering what is happening for you in love for January 2023. Yes, I said January 2023. So this is going to be all about your love life. There will be a general overall energy pick a card up on the channel shortly as well. For those of you that like to pick crystal amulets with your groups, I'm going to be adding the crystal amulets from StarSea Jewels right now. All right, here are the groups or piles with the amulets, okay? I'm gonna start off with group number one. We've got this beautiful piece called Venus. It's got rose quartz and morganite beryl. With group number two, we have a Vulcan, red tiger eye, garnet, and black faceted tourmaline. Group number three, one of my favorite pieces, Juno. This has beautiful aquamarine and rose quartz and gold filled finishes. This looks absolutely so stunning on. I love it. I wear it a lot when I go out. And then also because if you want to attract love, Juno, all these pieces are actually connected to the energy of love, by the way. Okay, and group number four, we have beautiful Victoria or Vittoria, which is connected to the Roman goddess, okay? Rose quartz and moonstone. Now, pick your group, pick your amulet, take a look at the description box below, look for the timestamp that corresponds with the group that you are most called to. Obviously, you can pick more than one group or pile. Just so you know, please know that I will never DM you. I will never contact you on Instagram. I will never WhatsApp you. I will never do any of those things. And I will never ask you to transfer money to a random PayPal account. Please be aware of scammers. Please be aware of fraudulent activity. That is not me. If you want to book a session with me, whether you want to get tarot reading, Akashic record reading, your natal chart read, if you want any type of cosmic coaching or any type of spiritual modality support through a session with me, the only way that you can book sessions with me, whether it's tarot or whatever it is that you need, is in the description box below. It is over at my website. It is specific to my website, to my school, StarSea Academy. Enrollment is free at the school. To my website, charlenelizette.com, okay, or through booking with me directly on Calendly. That is the only way that you can book a session with me. No PayPal, no e-transfers, no, DMs, none of that stuff, okay? It's always live and interactive with me if you book a session. Please know that. Please be aware. Please use discernment. Now, having said all that, take a look at the description box below if you want to work or join my mailing list or join my newsletter. Now I'm going to move on to the readings, obviously starting with group number one. We will see you at your reading. Hello, group number one. This is going to be your reading if you pick this beautiful piece, Venus, from StarSea Jewels. You can pick up this amulet in the description box below. There are different sizes based on your wrist size as well, so we definitely are inclusive of everyone. All right, now let's see what the overall arching energy is. This card right here is going to be the overall arching energy for your love life in January 2023. We're obviously going to pull a bunch more cards. Okay, got lots of decks going on. Six of Swords. Okay, I personally really love this. Here's a few things that I'm picking up. This is a different deck, okay, super modern. It's called the Tinseltown Tarot. First, I'm seeing you finally get out of a funk in January 2023. Maybe you had been in hermit mode. Maybe you had been, really doing a lot of internal work. But in January 2023, you're going to be out. You're going to be dolled up, dressed up. You're going to be going places, seeing people, doing things. Maybe you're getting back on the dating apps. Whatever it is, this moment of like introspection, self-reflection, inward time, lonely time, or alone time is done. It is done for you in January 2023, okay? I do want to see what else is going on for you, so I am going to shuffle some cards. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna pull out 5 more cards, and then we're gonna get a bunch of other messages here, okay? Yeah. So nailed it. Love this. Massive transformation for you. I do get this energy here, especially with the death card and the way that the imagery on this card shows up. You were afraid of love, or have been feeling very afraid of love, okay? Maybe feeling like, this past hurt that you may have experienced left you kind of tainted. Maybe you needed to put a rest, or literally like put put an ending to this narrative or this story that like you weren't good enough for love, or that everybody, you know, or what is it called? Like everybody is the same in love. Like maybe there was a lot of those stories happening internally in your mind. You thought that, you know, because one person hurt you, all these other people were going to hurt you as well. But that's not the case. Here is this completion happening. Finally, you know, I don't know if maybe for New Year's resolutions, you were sitting down going like, I am done feeling afraid. I am done, you know, feeling like I'm never going to find love. There is definitely this energy of rejuvenation and really leaning in and surrendering to the softness, to the beauty, to the harmony, to the balance that is love. Okay, let's get one more card here. I'm going to do 6 actually. The more I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, look at this. Okay. Wow. So here's what I'm really seeing for you, okay? Hang tight. I just want to get these cards up here for you because we are going to have more cards showing up in just a minute. Okay. So we talked about this death. We talked about this ending here that needed to happen, right? Like that, it had to happen. You had to be able to go through the motions of the oceans. You had to feel that literal death within yourself and face the fears, right? The fears of like being alone, the fear of like never finding love again, the fear of not being worthy enough, or whatever stories we tend to tell ourselves, or the stories we believe from other people, okay? You know, society has a really funny way of like really trying to squash your dreams, but that's just the limitations that other people have that they project onto you. And that's a big learning lesson for you as you enter into 2023. No longer allow yourself to be impacted by other people's opinions, okay? Because with this world showing up right here, what it's really confirming to me is a cycle is completing, but in addition to that, it's you being able to have everything that you desire now, right? The world has multiple messages within the card. One is a cycle completes itself, okay? But on top of that, it's wish fulfillment, it's attainment, it's celebration, it's victory. So the cycle is completing regarding the story that you're going to be single forever, that you're not going to attract love, that everyone's, you know, the same cheater, you know, pumpkin, you know, monster person, whatever. I don't know why I said pumpkin, but anyways, maybe you like pumpkins, maybe you were broken up during the fall, maybe you had a big falling out during, you know, pumpkin season, which would have been like fall of last year, okay? So anyways, all that to say, now the world is your oyster. Now you have this new chapter beginning. Now you get to experience victory in your life and the things that you want in your life. Okay, so that love that you've wanted, that connection, that peace, that unity, you know, that harmony, it's all available to you now, right? And with the King of Cups here, what I'm really seeing is this beautiful person entering into your life. I am going to tell you it feels more masculine energy, okay? This beautiful masculine energy entering into your life, or this could be you as well, but I feel like for the majority of you, it's somebody entering into your life. This very distinguished gentleman, okay? Very balanced, could be a little bit older than you, but very proper, okay? They've got their life together. They like to go out, they like to have fun, they like to party, they like to go to social gatherings. I'm getting like very mature energy, okay? I'm not getting like a guy who wants to go to a club filled with like 20-year-olds partying, getting like blackout wasted and looking like a clown. I'm getting a person who, you know, will go to this lovely dinner party, the fanciest restaurants, go to lounges, speakeasies, chit chat, like that kind of vibe, that kind of energy, okay? And then with the 10 of Pentacles, I am seeing that this person wants to offer you some type of stability, some type of beautiful life. Like this person's also very well off. I will tell you that, okay? This person is very financially well off. They're very financially stable. They've got a really good head on their shoulders, and they just really enjoy going out and dressing up, okay? This person could potentially have a lot of suitors, or a lot of people could be attracted to them, okay? Additionally, the other thing I am seeing with the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles is that your leveling up here that you've experienced has made you very, very attractive to high quality high value suitors, and there may be a lot of people fighting for your attention. What I am seeing though is a major glow up overall, okay? A major glow up when it comes to your love life in January 2023. The amulet Venus, which you picked, which has the morganite beryl and the massive, beautiful rose quartz piece here, is all about tuning in and tapping into the sensuality, the passion, the vitality, the attractive nature that is Venetian energy. Venetian energy is very feminine in that it attracts, it doesn't chase. It brings in, and if you've ever read stories about Aphrodite, Aphrodite actually used to call what she wanted into her life using her vessel. Okay, we're gonna try and keep the language PG here. Think about what a vessel is in a woman, okay? And that's how she used to attract whatever she wanted. And that's going to be your vibe. No more feeling sorry for yourself. No more dealing with the fear. Like I said, you're using this beautiful energy here to really tune in and tap into this feminine, sensual side of you and to attract effortlessly without needing to beg, without needing to chase, okay? The astrology card you got is solar eclipse, embracing change, revelations, courage, determination, and connection. So what I am really seeing here is that, again, after this time of introspection, after this time of solitude, maybe even after this time of being like afraid of love, you're finally in this position where you are courageous enough to put yourself out into the world. And what that actually does is exactly what you wanted it to do, which is attract a lot of potential romantic relationships for you. Excuse me. Bless me. I'm going to take that as confirmation, all right? I am also seeing here that there's a lot of revelations that you've had where you realize, oh, you know, I'm the one that attracted these duds. Oh, okay, we got 3 cards fall out for the mantra words, okay? So the first one we got here is surrender. Sorry, I'm just noticing that. I don't like how that looks. Sometimes I get really like picky with the way the camera sits, but that's just me. I'm overall picky. Nice. You got gratitude. I wasn't intending on pulling out so many, but maybe this message is for you. So surrender. I release the need to control. Yeah, definitely. That is very divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy doesn't control. It surrenders. It knows that it will come, and whatever is destined to enter into their life will enter. Gratitude, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right track. Okay, so I do feel like for you this month, a big theme is really just being present and really just celebrating and having a great time with the people that you love, the people that bring you joy, the people that respect you and honor you. Okay, let's get a rose card here for you. And then we're going to do the romance and love cards right at the end here. Look at that. Whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. Maybe for some of you, you need to start really tuning into that feminine energy of creation. Feminine energy is literally creation, whether it be creation of giving birth to a literal baby, or whether it be writing, drawing, creating art, creating music, you know, creating videos, anything that is of the creative nature, okay? That's why it's called creation, okay? Because you're creating something. And that is a big theme for you this month in order for you to really align with this beautiful, sensual, vibrant energy of Venus, of attraction, of wealth and success and abundance, of happiness, of gratitude, of courage, of change, okay? It's actually really beautiful because it really makes me feel like you have finally stepped into yourself. Not about your power, not about your femininity, not about any of that, but you've stepped into yourself, like you're really honoring and embracing and celebrating who you are. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Healing family issues. There we go. Maybe for some of you, you had experienced or witnessed a lot of trauma in your home life with your parents, and that really was stopping you from attracting love. and love yourself first, okay? So like I said, really big changes when it comes to your love life, really big revelations, really big new doors literally opening up and being offered to you and available to you. Okay, I think this King of Cups, yeah, Four of Cups, you realize that you couldn't keep, you know, cycled in this idea, this illusion or this delusion that you're going to be single forever. I think you realize like it was more toxic than anything. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're done with the victim mindset, which is great. Honestly, you should be so proud of yourself for being done with that victim mindset, because victim mindset doesn't help anybody. It doesn't serve anybody, and it really just limits you and blocks you and stops you from, I just need one more, please, from really attracting what you desire. This huge transformation and this huge surrender to, you know, the divine realms, to being able to tap into what's behind the veil and be so conscious and aware of how your past behaviors, how your past actions were actually impacting your love life, and even the way that you approached love too. Right? I would really encourage you to connect with Venetian energy. Even if you don't buy the amulet, like I would definitely encourage you to read up on Aphrodite, read up on rose quartz, read up on morganite beryl, really like lean into that feminine divine energy. The last card you have here is the Love Yourself First with the Three of Wands. Honestly, the more that you love yourself, the more self-respect you have, the more that you honor and treasure yourself. We talked about that here, right? This big leveling up of how you're showing out into the world. The more that you create, the more that you practice happiness and gratitude, the more that you're emotionally balanced and stable, the more that you have courage and you connect with people and you put yourself out there, the more opportunities that will become available to you for you to attract people. I honestly felt like for some of you, and I think I said this earlier in the video, you may have a lot of suitors be really interested in you because of this change in energy. You've really converted yourself into a very magnetic person where a lot of people are just naturally very, very attracted to you. All right, group number one, that is your reading. If you want to, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post a video up on the little corner right here from my main channel at Charlene Lizette, okay, that will help you with attracting the love of your life, okay, and really tuning into like loving yourself and all of that stuff. So make sure you go subscribe to my main channel. Make sure you go watch that video to support you. And if you have any comments, drop them in the comment section. And if you want to work with me, it's in the description box. Ditto if you want to pick up your amulet. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hi, group number two. This is going to be your reading if you picked Vulcan or if you picked Pile or group number two. All right, if you want to pick up Vulcan, it is available in smaller or bigger sizes over at StarSea Jewels. It's in the description box below. Remember, all of these pieces are handmade here in-house and they are designed by me, okay? All right, let's see what the overall arching energy for January 2023 in love is going to be for you. Then we're going to pull a bunch of cards and dive in deeper. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. Okay, first, talk about self-love, okay? Talk about abundance. Talk about feeling confident, feeling secure. Talk about being the star of the show. Look at the imagery here. It says literally starring new sensation. I get this energy that not only are you going to be very confident, not only are you going to be feeling yourself, not only are you just going to be really into yourself, but so are other people, okay? I think that January 2023 is gonna start off with a bang, with a lot of suitors chasing you, wanting to date you, wanting to talk to you. And even if maybe that's not the case for all of you, there is a different energy to you overall, okay? And what I mean by that is, I think, you know, maybe in the past, you may, listen, maybe in the past, for some of you, you may have had a hard time attracting people, or what may have happened a lot is that people weren't looking at you, right? Like people were just they weren't looking at you. You just had a different energy to you where you kind of hid amongst the world, or, you know, I don't know, you like blended into the shadows, whatever. That sounds so dark, but anyways, that's the vibe I'm getting for some of you. And what's happening now, okay, what's happening now with this January 2023 energy is that you're realizing like, I don't belong in the shadows. I'm not a shadowy person. I belong in the limelight. And then we have that Ace of Pentacles to confirm it. I do feel like for some of you, we're going to dive in deeper, but I do feel like for some of you, this energy could potentially have someone very attracted to you. Okay. Now, I don't know if you are going to take this person's advances. We're going to dive in deeper, but I do see that I see you really feeling yourself, okay? And rightfully so, okay? No shame in the game. I think that's very important. I do feel, though, that for some of you, you may be like, I'm into myself, but I'm not sure that I'm into these people that I'm attracting. Okay, Death and the High Priestess. Yeah, I also feel like for some of you, you're going to be shutting down people that are not in alignment with you, like, immediately. Whereas maybe in the past, you may have entertained people. You may have been like, okay, whatever, I'll let them take me out on dates. I'll, like, talk to them because I'm bored, whatever. Now you're in this energy where you're like, I've got options. I've got options and I don't have time to meddle with the peasants. Not that you think people are peasants, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're just so high vibe right now that you're realizing that it's not worth your time to entertain people that you're simply not interested in. You know, there's this big energetic confidence that, wait, let me try that again. There's this big shift energetically surrounding your confidence, okay? I think what you're really realizing as you walk into 2023 is that you're the ish, you know, that you're the shit, okay? Straight up. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that self-confidence, that self-worth, that self-love, that self-respect. However, what's happened because of this is you realize that maybe in the past, you may have entertained people. Like, I just want to point out this image. See how this guy's like talking to all these chicks? Whatever, whether you're male or female, like however this applies to you, the storyline is the same in that maybe in the past you entertained a lot of people. Maybe in the past you let, like, you know, like I said, people take you out, people do stuff with you. You know, you were like, okay, maybe, yeah, like maybe this could work. Like, sure, whatever, I'm going to try, blah, 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 blah. Not because you were really interested in them, just because they were giving you attention. Whereas now you're like, they all taste the same. They all look the same. They all feel the same. Like, it doesn't matter if I take this cup or if I take all this, the end result is the same. Is that none of them really give me light. See how they're in the darkness? You're looking for that person that sparks, right? That person that ignites your light, that person that fires you up. What you're really doing in the month of January is getting super intentional and clear on what it means to have a balanced love life, not allowing yourself to go to these two extremes anymore. You're realizing that you need to have balance in your life, especially when you are interested in looking for someone or connecting with somebody who you're going to be with long term. Okay, the Death card showing up here is that there is an ending here that is happening, either, you know, with the old ways of dating, the old ways of looking at love, but you're also transforming the way that you approach love situations or romantic encounters or potential suitors or possible opportunities. Okay, you're realizing that you're the star, and like, even though it's not the star card, it's new sensation now starting. Like, you're realizing that, like, you don't need to settle, which is huge. Okay, it's very important for you to never settle. The High Priestess energy, I mean, look at this freaking card. I don't care if you're a man, woman, I don't care if you are a frog, I don't care whatever you identify as. Look at this card, look at this energy, look at the femininity that exudes in this energy. Okay, fierce, feminine, tuned in, tapped in, available to see beyond the veil, okay, to see all the sides. Like, she is just so outworldly, such a goddess, so powerful and so empowering. She does not accept crumbs. She does not accept gaslighting. She does not accept the bare basics, okay? She wants to be adored. She wants to be taken care of. She wants to be loved. She knows she is worthy of it, okay? And with the Seven of Cups, like I said in the very beginning, what that's going to do is end up having a lot of suitors attracted to you. Do you see all these different drinks? Different options? Like, this guy's like, I got two, I got this one, look at this one. And you're just going to be like, okay. there's a lot of people who want me. I think there may even be these moments where you're like, this is a lot of attention, but also it's okay. But also now I just have to make sure I'm being very, very picky. And you know, some of them could be a little gremlin looking and some of them could be very charming. So you're gonna have to use discernment. You're gonna have to use that high priestess energy to get really clear and intentional on the type of love that you truly actually want in your life, the type of partner that you want, okay? Let's get into your astrology here. I feel like literally everyone's gonna be at your like beck and call and wanting to give you an offer. That's literally, and you're just gonna be like, this is not, yeah, like a lot. Fourth house, Cancer, the moon. It's the house of the origins. It's home, it's bloodline, it's feelings of safety, comfort. It's your mom, tradition and lifestyle. It also shows where we come from. I belong. I think that you're really understanding where you belong and what it is that you want in your love life, and also like how these people play a role in your life, you know, and like if these people actually deserve to play a, you know, big role or have a, you know, leading role in your love life or in your life in general. I think you're also really acknowledging and recognizing how intuitively powerful you are, and how when you connect to the feminine and the masculine energy that lies within you, you really are unstoppable and can really just obtain whatever it is that you want. Yeah, discipline. For some of you, you could be really just focused on yourself, on your abundance, on your wealth, on your stability, and only wanting to attract suitors that are in alignment with that energy as well. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I also see a lot of you making big changes to your, like, your health, your body, your figure, okay? So I don't know if that means like taking care of yourself, going to the gym, working out, doing any of that stuff, but I am seeing a lot of you really focus on that as well for the month of January. Like so in my teachings, and oh, for those of you that want to join my mailing list and my newsletter, take a look at the description box below, go sign up to that. But in one of my fundamental teachings, when I support people, I talk about the 4 pillars of self, okay? And the 4 pillars of self are the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. If those 4 pillars of the self are not solid, are not fulfilled, are not stable, are not grounded, the foundation of your life just is non-existent. And I think one of the biggest things that you're recognizing and that you're realizing through this journey, through your life, is that you need to have those foundations solid and secure, and then from there make a decision as to what or who you're going to allow into your love life. And if you want to know more about the pillars of self, go take a look at my main channel at Charlene Lizette. I'll drop a video up here for you at the end of this reading, okay? Go subscribe there as well. The sun, joy, enjoyment, life for success, vitality, play. Yeah. I really love this energy for you. I feel very much like you are exuding confidence, that you are just giving yourself this opportunity to show up so beautifully, so authentically, so unapologetically as yourself, okay? Lots of work here to do with your sacral and your solar plexus, okay? The solar is all about confidence, it's all about self-worth, and the sacral is all about creation. Ooh, that's a lot of cards that fell. Okay, hold on. So we got finances and career. That was too many that fell off the floor. 2 more, please. And we're gonna get some romance cards at the very end. Retreat. Oh, I have the deck upside down. This is why I don't do reversals. It's time to disconnect from the world because I'm the one that's reversing them. Flirt. Yeah. Look. Oh, you got wedding at the bottom. So I think that this energy that you're stepping into for January 2023 when it comes to your love life is really actually going to help you attract the love of your life, the person that you're going to actually marry. Here's what I'm going to say to you, okay? With the finances and the career, I think I talked a lot about that, right? Like you're getting very clear and specific on the type of balance that you need in your life, on your foundations, on your own growth, on your own stability, okay? I also feel like you're realizing that in the past, you may have Look, there's nothing wrong with this, and I'm going to say why I'm saying this in a minute, okay? First, look at the necklace that she's got. She's wearing money, okay? We're looking at balance here financially. We're looking at Ace of Pentacles. We got the Sun, which is like gold, like money, gold drinks. I think what you realized, and one of the things maybe that you were doing in the past, was that you were dating people that didn't have the same values as you. I've done this before. It's this weird thing to do, you know, because we are conditioned by society to not follow our intuition, not follow our gut instincts. And so, you know, people will tell you like, oh, you're a gold digger. Oh, you only care about this. Oh, maybe try, you know, dating somebody that's not necessarily within your league or somebody that you would normally be attracted to, and blah, 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 blah. But one of the things when you work through the pillars of self is understanding that you have to get clear on what your values are and connect with people and romantically date people who are in alignment with your values. They don't have to have the exact same values as you, but they have to be in alignment. Okay, so if one of your values is wealth, financial stability, and security, you can't date somebody who doesn't have that. And there's nothing wrong about that. Okay, absolutely nothing. This delusion that like, oh, you're a gold digger. No, it's just this is the type of person that you are, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I think this is like a big revelation also that you're experiencing, you're seeing. Okay, let's see what's going on, finances and career here. Yeah, King of Swords, getting very clear on the type of romantic partner that you want. Knight of Swords, okay. I think there may be times, oops, so many cards are falling for you. Oh my God. Okay, so we have lots of cards on the floor. Hold on. I think sometimes what may happen during the month of January for you is that you realize that your battery is a little bit drained sometimes. Like there's so many people that are attracted to you. Maybe that's why you picked Vulcan, because Vulcan is all about passion, vitality. It's all about really stirring up that sacral chakra, but also it's about staying grounded as well. All right, like being passionate, being fueled, being fired up, but also staying grounded and not letting it like overwhelm you or like become too much. And I think there will be times where you're gonna need to disconnect while you're dating or while you're out and about in January. Two of Cups, flirt, I'm telling you. It's through you getting out there, it's through you connecting, it's through you understanding your values, it's through you using your intuition, it's through you, you know, being picky, being meticulous, that you will find the love of your life. So anybody who tries to tell you that like, you're too picky, you're too this, you're too that, you can just tell them to shut up. You can tell them, I told you. Okay, I'm just joking. But like, you know, just be yourself, hold your values high, self-respect, self-love, self-worth, and see what's available to you. And you know what? You may be pleasantly surprised. You may end up dating somebody or meeting somebody who actually is worth it. The diamond in the rough. All right, if you want to book a session with me, if you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. Ditto if you want to pick up your amulet. If you want to learn how to manifest everything that you want using scripting, you're going to want to watch the video that's going to show up right here. All right, that's over at my main channel. Make sure you go subscribe there as well. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. All right, hello group number 3. This is going to be your reading if you picked this beautiful piece, Juno, which is named after one of the asteroids that are connected to the person that you'll marry and what you need in love and everything to talk about your love life, relationship, and commitment. This beautiful piece has gold-filled finishes and has rose quartz and aquamarine. You can purchase it in the description box below, okay? There's a lot that we're going to be diving into for your January 2023 love reading. So let's get started. Okay, the overall theme, the overall arching energy for you in the month of January is the 10 of Wands. So the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is, you know, this deck obviously is connected to the traditional Rider-Waite in terms of description. However, the imagery also will always tell you a story when it comes to tarot. Doesn't this look like a wheel? It looks like a wheel, right? Like you can spin the wheel of fortune. goes on easier, stays on longer. When I look at this 10 of Wands, I feel like you're finally shifting perspective. I also feel like things are moving around for you, and there's a lot of opportunities that are opening up to you that you could kind of pluck from, right? Like if you want this piece of lipstick or this one or this one. Now, traditionally, the 10 of Wands is finally putting down a burden, something that has been very difficult for you, something that has been weighing you down for quite some time. So there is this relief almost that I'm getting, okay? I also feel like you're getting really clear and really specific on the type of relationship that you seek, the type of partner that you want, the type of individual that you want to be with, okay? I do feel intuitively that you will have an exciting love life for January. Let's see what the cards have in store. Oh, one of them flipped over. Where is it? Yeah, 6 of Cups. Okay. For some of you, potentially somebody from the past, or overall just having a good time, nostalgia. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're going somewhere hot for January. Lots of options here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so remember, I still got a couple more that I gotta pull. I gotta do 2 more. But remember when I was telling you that it almost made me feel like you got lots of options here? Like today you want to pick this shade of lipstick, this shade of lipstick, this one, whatever. That theme is continuing on for the month of January. I do feel like you may have a lot of suitors, a lot of people that are interested in you, and potentially you're not necessarily interested in all of them. And so it's going to be this energy of like having to celebrate, have fun with the ones that you are interested in, and then maybe pushing away a couple of creeps or a couple of weirdos. And then also like some people may be feeling a little bit sad or a little bit down that they weren't chosen, and you know, maybe getting a little bit upset with you, but oh well, like not your fault, right? And then we have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, this passionate energy here. It almost makes me feel like there's that perfect shade of lipstick. Why am I struggling to say that? There's that perfect shade of lipstick that you just can't get enough of, if you catch my drift, okay? If you pick up what I'm putting down, okay? Yeah, you are. Look at you waiting for him to pick you up. Okay. See? Check this out. Lots of emotions, lots of feelings, lots of explosive energy here. Ooh, look at all that. Bubbles, bubbly, having a good time, going out, celebrating. Lots of juices flowing. Okay, this is PG, but you know, use your imagination. And then take a look at this. Here he is in his cool car, right? Convertible with that perfect shade of lipstick that you absolutely love. That you're like, that's my favorite. How did you know, babe? And you're just patiently waiting. Actually, it was like this, right? So he's gonna be like, and he's gonna come. I don't know, and you're gonna be like, where are we off to next, love bug? I do feel like overall you are going to be trying on a lot of different shades of lipsticks. Which one feels right for you? And then eventually by the end of January, you will have met the perfect shade. Now I will say that some people may not be necessarily the happiest. Ooh, this dude is the same, right? They look very similar, don't they? For some of you, this could have been somebody from the past. Ooh, Mercury is going to be retrograde as we enter into January. So maybe somebody from the past is coming in, and you're realizing maybe like after you try different shades of lipstick that maybe this person was it after all. Maybe a revelation here. Very interesting indeed. Okay, let's see. Nurture, Sarah's. Yeah, I really get this energy that this person that you're going to be connecting with is, they're charming, they're romantic, they're all the things. Oh my God, excuse me. I just yawned so loud. They're all the things, but you know what it is? Especially with that yawn and like I was stretching as I was saying all of that. This person just gives you the space for you to relax, where you can be decked out, you can be dolled up, but you can also just embrace being nurtured and loved, and like really just settle into this energy without feeling like you need to be performative or need to have like all your makeup on, your hair done, all that stuff. This feels really, really beautiful. The more that I'm sitting with this person's energy, they just like to take care of you. They like to spoil you. They like to have a good time. They like to make sure that you're smiling, right? They want to make sure, like, look, so happy, so happy. And then here you're like, I'm not really sure how I feel about this situation. This person really, really loves and wants to make you feel very safe and very comfortable. I actually really enjoy this energy a lot. It's almost like they can do like, you know, the persona, the charming, the fun, the, you know, the spontaneous, the adventurous, you know, doing like, you know, doing crazy things in love, getting out of your comfort zone. But then at the end of the day, you can come home with them and like unto them, and you trust. Yeah, you trust. Because they give you that space where they're like, babe, you can be decked out, you can look gorgeous all the time, or you can just literally wear your pajamas and I will take care of you, I will pamper you, I will nurture you, I will love you, I will pay for you to go to the spa, to get your nails done. Like this energy here of this masculine really, really focuses on wanting to spoil their partner and have a good time. Very chivalrous, very like, I'm getting like really masculine, manly men energy. Like I really actually enjoy this. Very secure. Very secure indeed. Okay, I'm going to pull some rose cards for you. We're going to get 3, and then we're going to do 3 of the romance cards to see what else we can find out about this connection, this love life of yours. I do have to tell you that it's going to be a lot of fun. Like that's just the overall theme. Yeah, look at that. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, acceptance. I do feel that. I feel like, yeah. The bloom, creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. I really love this energy that you have right now. It's like the sunshine after the rain. You know, like after some challenges, after some hiccups, after some learning lessons. Look at that. Codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Yeah, I do also feel like you're gonna know. Like, you know, you've been testing out different shades of lipsticks. We're going to keep going on with that theme. You've been testing out these different shades of lipstick. You've been trying on different things, seeing what fits, what doesn't. And then all of a sudden, this person either comes back or they just feel like you've known them forever. And I'm really called to like gold. So I don't know if you really like gold. This is a pyrite piece. You know, you're in this energy of really just like, sorry, I'm like struggling to say what I'm seeing. So it's like you've done it, you tried it all. Maybe like for some of you, you know, you've been on the dating apps, you've been, oh my God, going on 1,000,000,001 dates, whatever, testing out the waters, trying out the different lipsticks, and just nothing works, nothing fits, nothing feels right, nothing looks right. Like it's just like a bunch of duds. And then this person comes along, and either this person is from your past or they just feel like somebody from your past that you've had previous lives with, that you've had connections in other lifetimes, or they just feel like your souls are very connected. There is a very strong bond. And then as soon as you both bond, as soon as you both come together, it's like, oh, this is what I was waiting for. Like, this is it. This is what I was, you know, tuning in and tapping into. This is what we need right now. Like, it's almost like you're having these conversations with yourself where you're like, wow, this feels safe. This is it. This is where, you know, I can let my hair down. And I feel like for some of you, you may already have been kind of talking to them, but the connection for some of you will really progress towards the end of January, okay? Don't rush into anything. Obviously, you know, use discernment. Don't just jump into connections. I just feel like this person just knows how to fuel your cup. They know how to like take care of you and give you this really safe space to be vulnerable. They really, really do. Yeah, they really, really do. Some of you may even end up having kids with this person. Make the effort. Yeah, maybe for some of you, this is really about, told you, I felt it. This felt very like somebody from the past, either from your past life, either from, you know, you dated them a long time ago. This, oh my gosh, so many cards are falling in my lap. This let go of control issues just really makes me feel like, because you've been having to try on a lot of different lipsticks and go on a bunch of different dates and do all this stuff, you might be hesitant towards letting your guard down, but this person just does. You'll know that you can just let your guard down around this person. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you all are going to be having a lot of conversations before you decide to take it to the next level. There will be a lot of communication. Let go of control issues. 8 of Wands. Yeah. You know what? I think that for a few of you, you've really had to play this masculine role in connections in the past. You've had to be the masculine. You've had to like show up masculine-y. Is that even a word? Yeah, maybe. But not anymore. This is from, so it's really interesting. I've actually been really studying this deck because while it follows the traditional Rider-Waite pattern of tarot, major and minor arcana, etc., the actual descriptions are not the same at all. This card is actually about understanding the difficulties and the obstacles in a relationship before breaking up. Like, you know, especially if you have avoidant attachment style in your relationships, it could be really easy for you to just like want to run away, right? Like, oh, this is that, run away. But in this situation, I feel like both of you or either of you have done that, and then you come back to each other because you realize, like, I can't run away from you. There is a very tight bond. At the bottom of the deck, you have, look at that, the Fool, the World, and the Sun. Like, this is a connection that is unbreakable. So you all have to learn. You have to learn how to make it work. You have to learn how to work together. I think both of you had to go on your own little journeys, your own little, you know, self-discovery. And even if you don't know this person yet, this is a pattern that you both have repeated throughout different lifetimes. Throughout different lifetimes, you've both repeated this pattern. You've both done the same thing over and over again, where you kind of realize that you feel like the grass may be greener on the other side, and then all of a sudden you start dating people on the other side of that grass, and, you know, trying the different shades of lipstick, and you come right back. And it's like, why am I so afraid to just surrender to this? You know, the guy may have like some immature qualities, the masculine energy in this reading, but, you know, it's not to say that the feminine is perfect either, right? Like, the feminine needs constant change, needs to constantly try new things, needs adventure. And so it's like both of you have to come together and figure out how to make that work in this connection. And I think that's a big learning lesson that you're both going to be experiencing and going through in the month of January. Trusting each other, going through the journey together rather than feeling like you need to combat each other or fight each other. It's very actually beautiful, and it feels very nice. It feels like it's a leveling up or a maturing of sorts, okay? So whether this is new or whether this is somebody returning, this is going to be a very mature relationship, a very mature connection. All right, that's your love reading. Make sure you go check out what's happening for you in the monthly pick a cards and the other pick a cards over on my channel. I'm going to pop up this little video right here for you to help you with attracting absolutely everything that you want. It is for my main channel, okay? So go take a look at that video as well if you're wanting to attract new things in your life. And if you want to pick up your amulet or work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. This is going to be your reading if you picked this beautiful piece, Victoria or Vittoria. This is for the Roman goddess, okay? And it's got moonstone and it's got rose quartz, all right? Let's take a look and see. So this card right here is going to be the overall arching energy. This is the card that you picked from the pile. And then we've got a lot of different decks that we're going to be uncovering and finding out what's happening for you in love for January 2023. Ooh, King of Swords. Look at this. Immediately when I saw this card, I got Zorro. You all ever watch that show, Zorro? This person may not speak English as their first language. Maybe Italian, Spanish, from Spain or South America. Definitely got some Rico Suave accent energy. Interesting. So this could be you. This could be the person coming into your life. What I will say to you is that this person is willing to take risks, is willing to go to the edge for you. Very level-headed, very balanced, but is not afraid to speak up in particular situations, okay? Definitely not, okay? Definitely rules using his intellect, his mindset, his speech. Ooh, Justice. Okay, we got lots of Libra energy here. Wow. Okay. Some of you are definitely going to be very victorious in your love life. Fascinatingly enough, I do feel like Victoria, the Roman goddess, I feel like sailors or people who would go off and venture to war or on long trips, like long excursions back in the olden days, would pray to her for safe travels, for victory or whatever. And, you know, this guy's on a boat. So this could be a person that is from a distance. But I do have to tell you that this person is coming in fast and furious, and they will want to give you or offer you really like a long-term, like they're like, you and I need to date. It's not going to be like, I want to get to know you. No, they're going to want to like wife you up or husband you up or be with you immediately. I will say though, that's too many cards. Can I just get 2 more? Okay, we're going to take that one. I will say though that for some of you, this may come off a little bit brash. Maybe you're not used to the attention or things moving that fast. I don't feel like you're going to leave them out in the dark, like this 8 of Cups, you know? But I do feel like you're going to need some alone time to like think about it. With your girls, because this person's going to just want to like, I want to be with you. I want us to get married. I want us to be together. Like, it's just going to happen really fast. And obviously that's a little bit alarming, right? You know, lots of love bombing, but this doesn't feel love bombing to me. I just feel like this person is very European in nature. And, or I don't know, has like this old school mindset. Like back in the day, you know, when a man liked a woman, he would court her, and then people would know that she was being courted, right? So she was kind of like not available for others. And that's what I feel like right now, where this person's going to come in and be like, I want to court you, but that means that you can't talk to other people. And you're going to be like, slow down, bro. It's 2022 or 2023. Like, no, I can. And he's like, but I know we're going to get married. It's just a matter of time. Like, he's so matter-of-factly. Whereas for you, it's really important for you to take it slow, especially with that retrograde there. And on top of that retrograde, right, we got the 7 of Pentacles where, like, you know you're the star of the show. So you want him to work for it. But he'll work for it. I'm telling you that. The Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Sun, The Eight of Cups, like he will work for it. He will literally walk outside and be like, what do I need to do to like make it work? What do I need to do? Like he will figure it out. He will go to the depths, to the end, to like wherever they need to go to sort it out. I do get this energy here that this person is very traditional in nature and likes things to be a certain way, and you're very modern, and so there could be a like that little bit of conflict there between like that modern and that traditional mindset. But I don't think it's a deterrent. I don't think that it's something to walk away from. Okay, at least for the majority of you. With this beautiful sun card, I do feel like when they look at you, like their whole light lights up, their whole life lights up, like you are the light of their life, and they may be the light of your life too. Like this just feels very pure, very beautiful, very loving, very romantic. Okay, and either you or them may actually be in some sort of limelight. So this could be like TikTok, YouTube, maybe they're an actor, performer of some sorts. I'm definitely seeing two people who have presence. So if it's not through like social media or through TV, or magazines or like modeling or any of that, it's just presence in general. And I think with that presence in general, what ends up happening oftentimes is that it could trigger either of you, like your jealousy, right? Like he may get a lot of girls who are swooning over, or you may get a lot of people who want your autograph or your picture, or like are into you, want to flirt with you. And so both of you kind of, you know, got to work through that and understand that there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like it's a very beautiful energy, and that you're both equally high vibrational, and that's why you're attracted to each other. It's not, there's no like competition here to be had, right? Because I think that's a big thing here, is like this fear of like having to compete for other people's attention, or this fear of feeling like you're having to compete just in general. And you're not a competition to each other or for each other. Like you're both victorious together. And I think it's a learning journey that you're both going to be on, right? Of understanding, how do we make this work? We both live very public images, or we're both just very hot and attractive people, and we have a lot of suitors, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, we're choosing to choose and pick each other, right? Like it's a conscious choice to be together in this connection. I do feel like in the month of January, the masculine here may have times where they may feel like they're not being prioritized, or they're not being given enough attention. And I just feel that, you know, again, that goes back to their traditional ways, or I don't know, the ideologies that they have, or the belief systems that they have. And you're going to have to really just get really clear and intentional and let them know, like, listen, this is nothing personal. I need my time with my girls. I need my time on my own. I need my time with my work. And none of it has to do with like being critical or hateful or malicious towards you. It's just a matter of how I am, right? Like how I am and what I need. Communicating that and taking this connection really slow with this retrograde card is really important, because I do feel like this connection could go the distance as long as there is communication. Like I cannot emphasize that enough. Communication is so important, okay? And with that Justice card, I do feel like there's a little like cause and effect here, okay? Where you're gonna have to learn how to, you know, remember that like every action has a reaction, okay? That's basically the theme. Oh my gosh, 10,000 cards. That's too many. I'm going to give you these three. The one on the floor is peace, but I'm not going to get it because that's a lot. Hold on. So there it is. That's the peace card, but I'm not going to take it. Okay, what do we got here? I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. Yeah, and I think you're both going to have to understand that there are mistakes, right? You know, I'm going to share something very personal with you all about my life. And for those of you that have been watching me for a while, okay, you may know this a little bit. So I used to have this mindset that a relationship had to be perfect. And like everything had to be like so perfect, perfect. Like the man had to be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I had to be X, Y, Z, you know, like there's all these things. And if for whatever reason, one of those things was not perfect, then the relationship was doomed. It was done. And what ended up happening was that, well, yeah, okay, fair. These relationships I knew were not, destined to go the distance, but I also stopped myself from potentially being vulnerable or opening up myself with other people because I was like, they don't have all 10,000 check marks, right? And one of the things that I actually, fun fact, worked through with my therapist was this fact that like I had created this checklist not actually based off of values for other people, but as a method of self-preservation. And I think that either you or them may do that for the same reason, right? So that way you don't have to open yourself up and be vulnerable. And I think that's why you picked Victoria with that rose quartz and that moonstone, because this piece is all about connecting with your intuition, your higher self, and operating from heart center in order to be successful in whatever endeavors you experience in life. So I think this failure card has to do with that. It's this opportunity to connect with heart center, with your highest self, and know that the mistakes that you may make in this relationship and the connection are an opportunity to learn together as a couple and individually. Balance, again, showing up. So Libra energy is very strong. I also feel like you both are very yin yang, like your energy very much complements each other. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment and purpose. I know what I am here to do. I also feel like both of you are very, very career oriented, and both of you may be a little bit worried that the connection, the romantic connection, may negatively impact your love life. And I want to tell you that it won't. If anything, it will amplify it because you will both be inspired by each other. So I'm going to pull out some rose cards, oracle cards here. Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over, acceptance. Oh my God, I literally almost said Mercury. Okay, so that's too many. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you all have this really deep connection. You cannot deny this union. These are like little hummingbirds. You cannot connect, like you cannot. Sometimes two people have to come together and they got to do a little bit of work in their relationship, but that's the connection. It's like the choosing, right? I choose to walk this journey with you. I choose to experience the hardship with you, right? Like even marriage, it's like for better or for worse, right? In sickness and in health and richness and in what? Poor? I don't know. But yeah, like that's the important part to understand, right? To really embrace and surrender to, okay, is this idea that not everything has to be perfect, that you can both just really work through this connection together, okay? Because the love, the unity, the balance, that's what will propel you forward. The obstacles, the challenges, they're just that, obstacles and challenges. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Why are your cards flying everywhere? Oh my God, I almost dropped the whole deck. This feels very spicy. In a good way. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. 4 cards. You got lots of extra cards. Oh my gosh. Soulmate, unrequited love, new love, flirt. What the heck is happening here? Okay, we're gonna need to pull some cards here because that is crazy. Some of you may be in a third-party situation. High Priestess. Yes, surrender. Definitely surrender to the energy. The Chariot. What's this unrequited love? Yeah, I think some of you, Oh, you know what? Maybe one of these things that you both are having to work through is the fact that like neither of you can settle down or like maybe want to, or feel like, you know, you're torn between a couple of lovers. What's this new love? The Sun. Okay, some of you may be walking away from a Cancer and moving towards a Leo. Wow. There is just so much juicy stuff here. What is going on? Wow. I honestly, maybe for some of you, that's what this Eight of Cups is. You're walking away from somebody to go towards somebody new. Or maybe this realization, right? Like that you need to embrace these feelings that you have for somebody that maybe you've been denying, right? Like maybe you enter in the new year connected to somebody, and then all of a sudden towards the end of January, you're like, ooh, no, you know, with this retrograde, this is all about like corrections, going backwards, slowing down. And like, I'm doing this reading for you. My neck is killing me, my shoulders, my back. Like, what is going on, you all? You need to do a little bit of self-care, a little bit of self-love here. But I do feel like for some of you, this is like a big choice you got to make, right? Who you're going to pick, the direction you're going to take, who you're going to take that direction with. I think you really have to ask yourself like who it is that you love, who it is that you feel connected to. Come to me after the rain and rapture. Like, think about who does that to your heart, who makes you feel this beautiful heart opening. Maybe that's why my back's hurting, because your heart, you know, you curl in your chest. You might protect your chest here. So maybe you're really just needing to crack that open. Give yourself the space to crack that open and be comfortable knowing that, you know, knowing that it's safe for you to do that, that everything's going to be okay. Wow, group number 4, that's an intense reading. Lots of balance here, lots of Libra energy, lots of cause and effect, karma. This feels very karmic in nature. This feels like it's part of your journey and you cannot escape it. You're just going to have to go through the motions of the oceans and experience this. And I would say that picking the connection that calls to your heart chakra the most, that lights you up, is the best option here for you, especially if you're like in a third party dynamic or third party situation. Okay. You know, I don't judge. Some people are poly, so that's, you know, whatever floats your boat. That's what I got for you, group number 4. Okay. If you want to book a session, if you want to pick up your amulet, if you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. I am going to put on a video here, right here, from my other channel for you to go check it out. That will help you with your love life, with standing in your truth. All right. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.